Hello, hello again. I am that clown who sits down and goes on tangents and rants on the Ego James podcast. And yeah, it is named after me, after my nickname, pseudonym, whatever you want to call it. I gave it to myself about 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Hey, and it stuck. Now people, hey, ego, hey, ego. I didn't ask to be called ego, but I kind of did. See how contradictory my shit just becomes? Damn. I don't know what it is when I come on this podcast. I gotta be sipping. I gotta keep sipping on water. And I'm told I drink soda like I'm a child. Excuse me. I feel like I'm not the only one who does that. When they get a can and they go, yeah, so good. Now I'm craving a soda, but I'm not gonna drink soda. It's 12:51 a.m. in the morning. Too early. Too late for a soda. Midnight is such a weird in-between place. It's either too late for some, too early for others. And that applies for, the workforce of people who live in Vegas or New York City, places that don't sleep. That's where I feel the line gets blurred. You acting like a Robin Thicke right now. I'm about to sue you for stealing my song. But shit, this is the experimental phase. And by experimental phase, I don't mean one weird college night where you and a couple of your buddies got dared into kissing each other and whacking each other off. I don't know. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about trying new things. But if you have, I'm not judging. Yeah. Over the past 6 months, I haven't been on this. It's probably been longer than that. But over the past 6 months, I have tried new things, traveled here and there, and I am tripped out because the last time I traveled out of town, I was in the same damn fog that frickin' in Calabasas. I was in San Fernando Valley, and I was in this thick, crazy ass fog. And then I'm happy I made it out safe, but I find out through Twitter and friends that Kobe's helicopter goes down, and I look on it, and it's the same damn fog that I was in. I was fucking mind blown. I was scared shitless. I'm like, damn, fuck. I couldn't imagine riding a helicopter in that fog. But shit, it's really tragic, that whole ordeal, man. People and their kids dying at the same time. Truly tragic. I cannot imagine anything like that. I don't know how anybody could have saw that coming or even fathomed the idea of such a loss. But I just got one thing to say, just rest in peace. I'm not trying to dwell on that too much. It's been about 2 weeks since that whole situation or something like that, man. Gets you to think how fast life can be snapped away. I'm not making an Avengers pun, but it's fucking true. True shit. But I will say when I come across posts about kind of bashing, or not even bashing Kobe, but making death jokes about death and all this, whether it's tragedies like 9/11, it's tragedies like recently or however, I always feel like the first ones to show up to the joke or even come up with that type of humor are the edgelords for who seek attention. And I think I found a new group of people I can't stand, is edgelords. Oh man. Then you want to talk about cringe. Those are the same people who talk about cringe all day, but edgelords, man. I'll tell you. I don't get their same wavelength of thinking when it comes to certain jokes of humor. It's like, death happens all the time. This is just through the comments I read, so I'm just mocking what I've heard. It's like, oh, so when Basketball Man dies, everybody's gonna get their panties in a bunch. It's just about timing. It's about timing, man. People on both sides got to realize that that's the pros and cons of having free speech, is that you're gonna get both sides saying some stupid shit. But I guess in this case, I'm the guy on the other side that says, hey, have some respect for the family. Oh, but you'll laugh at everything else. This tragedy and that tragedy. I'm like, hey, when's the last time I laughed about that? But you can't argue with the idiots on the Facebook. You can't argue with them on Twitter. It's if you do, and you find that some form of entertainment to you, have fun with that, because I'm not getting involved in that bullshit. Because last time I got into a fight with somebody on social media, I was the fucking idiot. I feel like I looked stupid. But it was during the Vegas shooting, and I shared a post, and it was about like giving thanks to the boys in blue and the first responders. But I didn't realize there was a huge caption about it saying having to do with race, where they kind of twisted it with their own agenda. And then the guy points at me like, why are you spreading this in a time that there's tragedy and all this? And I didn't even read that. So I'm arguing with this fucking guy over something that I posted that I didn't clearly read that there was another caption to. So there's some back and forth. So I look at it, I'm like, oh, well, look at me. Arguing over the internet over something that I never said, or I just simply shared because there was another caption to another caption. I'm not gonna catch myself in that situation again, because honestly, I don't like looking fucking stupid. Or on top of that, I rather pick and choose what I post, and what I post is never really gonna be political or around that subject. I don't know. It just feels like a waste of energy. Because at the end of the day, what the fuck does my opinion matter? If it ain't moving the money, my shit don't fucking matter. Unless I'm moving the money, or I am part of something bigger and grander scheme, I can see that. But how I see it, it's just an opinion. It's just an asshole. I just shit it out. If that's the way I think, this is my opinion, I'm gonna be fairly unapologetic about it to the most of my abilities. But sometimes I take a step back. That's all I'll do. Sometimes I'll stop commenting, or I'll be like, oh fuck, well, this is a rabbit hole I don't want to go down. But on a lighter note, let's sail away from the celebrity deaths and the politics, because I don't like being confrontational. Let's go. Swim, left stroke, right stroke, go viral. Let's go. What other things did I type on here? I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. Oh, fuck. I can't tell whether that's a sequel to the one with all the women in it, or it's a sequel to the original. That's another series that, oh, here we go. Let's go offend some people. Let's get somebody's jimmies rustled, just like any other fan base or lore. You're gonna have your backlash and outrage. But fuck, I'm tired of hearing that. I am tired of hearing outrage. There was an outrage and there was backlash for the Joker movie. There was outrage and there was backlash for this. Can you believe there was outrage and backlash for that? How about this? I'm gonna go into the situation, possibly enjoy the movie, because that's what I'm there for. I'm there to get entertained. So me hearing the opinions of some other assholes like this stirred up the violence and this condones mental and unhealthy traits and this. No, fuck that. I'm gonna go into the movie, what it is, entertainment, digest it. If I want to dig a deeper meaning into it and it really provokes something in me, then fuck yeah, I guess so. But let me just walk away. Let me walk back. Let me backpedal and enjoy the movie. And speaking of movies that I've actually seen, I cannot believe that the third Bad Boys movie was the best one, because I've watched all three of them recently, and I think the third one, honestly, had this level of heart to it. Like, there were some callbacks, of course, but something about this one, it just seemed more intertwined, more cohesive, more of a cooler motive or underlying motive. And it's a twist you didn't see coming. And sometimes I need that in a movie. As a twist I don't see coming. I'm like, oh. And it didn't get spoiled for me. And I'm talking about all that bullshit for the Avengers and what other thing that got spoiled for me? Walking Dead. Walking Dead gets spoiled for me all the fucking time. So I'm a person who doesn't like to watch the commercials, so I wait until it's like midnight. So people will spoil the fuck out of that. That's another thing. Breaking Bad was spoiled for me, but that's fine. I'll live with that. I figured the guy was going to get his shit rocked in the end. But if I spoiled it for somebody else, if you're listening to the podcast and we're at 11 minutes and 30 seconds in, should have kept your eyes in your ears plugged. But maybe you're in the car. I'm assuming everybody listens to podcasts in cars, or they listen to it at their jobs. You think I should just... I'm going to run a poll. If people listen to the podcast in the car, or they listen to it at work. Majority of people I've heard listen to it at work. But I feel like there's a lot of people out there who are truck drivers, or they're just a person who travels a lot and they like to listen to podcasts other than music. Blows my mind how they pull that off. I could never see myself listening to a podcast. Maybe this one on if I'm on a road trip and I want to hear myself talk. Then I can see it. Because, I'm the motherfucking greatest. I'm Mike Lowry. And then on top of that, you want to talk about trying new things. I took some judo classes over the past couple months. Haven't been going recently. You know me, Mr. Flaky. Oh, God. Fucking phone's gonna call the police again, like it did last time. But yeah, I was trying judo classes. Got my shit rocked a couple times. Once by a guy who was like at least 100 pounds lighter than me. Once by another guy who was probably roughly the same weight as me. And I haven't gone back since because I pretty much cut my head on the mat and I fucking bled all over my gi. And nobody knew where the blood was coming from. But I'm pretty sure it was from me because it was only on me. And they're like checking me. It's like, I don't see the blood. But it was on my head. I have thick hair, so you can't really tell. But shit was weird. Just like, felt like I was in a Freddy Krueger movie. It's like blood fucking out of nowhere. Because it dried up fast. Because the gis are very absorbent. But judo, I never thought I'd find myself in a judo class at all. But I forgot when it comes to these martial arts, you have to learn like slightly another language. Because that's just where they're based out of. So when I heard of Uchimata, Uzigaza, Muchubata, Iponda, like, I'm like, can't you just say left or right? Or can you say fall down this way? Or can you say trip with right leg and then throw to the right? I'm that guy. I'm the stubborn American who's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Get away from me. I don't like to fall. And that's pretty much what I don't like about that sport is that you have to fall. You have to learn how to fall. Look here, I'm one clumsy motherfucker, I'll tell you that. I don't like to fall. I don't like to damage my pretty face. I'll take a punch, maybe. Even then, I don't like getting punched. I don't like falling. I like giving the damage. I don't like receiving it. And then you'll tell me, like, what? That just comes with the field. No, you gotta understand. I'm a very prideful person. when it comes to falling, I feel like I lose control and I'm bound to get my fucking neck snapped. And I would never want my neck snapped. I've been in 2 car accidents in the past 2 years. And tell you what, not a fan of that whiplash feeling. Because after my fucking, like, first car accident, which didn't feel as bad, but my car was fucked up more. But I was in a car accident to where I was in the other person's car. And their car got wrecked. Pretty much exactly the same, where the fucking can't close the trunk. We had to chain it down. And I'll tell you right now, I felt it in a way to where it's like I bit down on my tongue. And then later on, I was like feeling dizzy pretty much throughout the day. And the doctor's like, you want ibuprofen? And my dumbass is like, nah, I'll be fine. I've dealt with this before. Nope, little did I know, sleeping on a friend's couch, you're out on vacation, on that same trip you get fucking in a car accident. Nope, left side of my body goes numb. I'm trying to wake it up, I'm freaking out, wondering like, oh man, I can't feel my face, can't feel my left arm, can't feel my leg, my left leg, like the whole left side of my body. Like I felt like I took, they give you like the local anesthesia, like this whole numb you. If you ever gotten a deep cleaning for your teeth and they like numb your face and like you feel it but you don't feel it, it's like almost more of a, like when you fall asleep on when your leg falls asleep so it's pins and needles. Man, I think the numb feeling feels worse than the actual pain. And I feel like I'm not alone on that. If I am, God help us all. I doubt I'm alone on that. I really do. Fuck, I should have got bigger bottles. Why are you using bottles? Gotta save the world. Hey, Little Dicky apparently said 12 years and it's up. So, let my inner nihilist talk, alright? Let me use fucking reusable plastics. When it comes to reusable plastics in itself, I get it, but, I feel like the ones who are feeling this the most are the fishes. Ugh, can't talk. You have a lisp. I don't have a lisp. Fuck you. But yeah, I got these 12-ounce bottles of Arrowhead. Ugh, Arrowhead? Fucking gross. No. Arrowhead's delicious. I like that spring water taste. I want to crawl over and go get some more. Which I might. I'm so close. Yeah, I got myself a 12-pack. 12-pack of 12-ounce bottles. Dehydrated. I always forget to drink water in the wintertime. It's a simple mistake, people. It really is. I promise to you, and I promise to my future wife, wherever she is right now. Probably sleeping. I don't know, maybe she's like an insomniac like me. Damn. What was I talking about? Fuck, man, I go totally off topic off this. You people don't understand. It's so hard talking to yourself without going off topic. Okay? But on the bright side, I did create a website, fucking finally. The domain name being bought, and I gotta budget that wise. So I'm like, should I do the $22 a month? Should I do the $17 a month? Either way, buying the domain should be up by the end of this week. So what's the end of this week? Oh, I got a quinceañera to go to. Oh, on the 29th. So I'm hoping to have this website up by the 28th or 29th. Please hold me to that. Would you hold it against me? Yeah, like I was talking about the judo classes, website building, the experimental phase. I'm glad I tried it out. I really am glad. But at the same time, on the same token, and fucking, that's another rant I need to go on. these places need to have tokens again. I'm tired of the whole point thing on the card. It's cool and all. I don't have to have a bunch of jiggling coins in my pocket, but at the same time, I miss that. I miss the tokens. I miss the tickets. I miss having the extra steps. The card just feels like I'm on a credit card, and I'm like, oh man, I got this amount of points, and then you guys are gonna give me this. Because I look back and I'm like, I'm at Dave & Buster's, or I'm at Round 1, or I'm at GameWorks, and you guys all have that same bullshit going on, to where it's like, you can get an entree for 170 points, or 1,700 points, or you can get this free beer and free that. Like, okay, first of all, it wasn't fucking free. Free entree my ass. Because what I'm paying for is you guys have me paying $40 for this X amount of points. So I'm paying $40 for 2,500 points in order to get rewarded by tickets, as you would say, to get this fucking this entree or this appetizer. So no, I'm good. Appetizers are not $40. Yeah, but didn't you have fun? You played the games. Look here, ass face. This is what I want. I want candies that are really cheap. I want plushies that I'm overpaying for also. But do not, I repeat, do not fucking entice me with that appetizer, because I possibly will get it because I'm like, oh, I'm feeling kind of hungry. But Dave & Buster's, the appetizers you guys are fucking pulling, the shiesty shit for the free, it's not free. I'm fucking telling you it's not free, because I paid $40 for the coins and the tokens and to play the games. Yeah, but we gotta maintain the games. But do you? Anytime I'm on fucking Mario Kart, a goddamn brake doesn't work, so I can't do the drift. Don't talk to me about that. Fuck. Getting off topic again. Trying new things. It's another thing. Trying new things. Hello. That going to different arcades is trying new things. Usually I'm a hermit. Usually I like staying inside. I tried retail therapy, and I fucking made me more depressed and shit. Fucking quoting this guy's songs. Did try retail therapy. That's a real thing. I didn't realize it was. So I fucking got 2 credit cards from 2 music stores and went on shopping sprees. And then you can call the credit company to be like, hey, can you spot me another $1,000? Hell yeah! Just put your ass further in debt. Oh, cool. I'm gonna go buy some more shit to use, quote unquote, if it is I'm gonna use it. Like, I bought a fucking DJ set thing. Fucking, what else did I buy? Some more speakers. Even got a Best Buy credit card. Fuck. Giving all this information away. Gonna get fucking hacked. Don't do it. Don't do it, I promise. If you ever hack me, just letting you know. Just gets you in a world of trouble. More than it gets me. Actually puts us both in a world of trouble. Why would you do that to me? Don't hurt me. I'm a nice guy. Possibly, But, if you're gonna do it, don't do it. Come on. Be nice. Just slightly. Come on. I feel like I don't do anything to jeopardize your life. You don't do anything to jeopardize mine. I feel like there's a give and take. Going along those lines is, after the retail therapy, I felt like I was feeling a void. Like, you ever seen the episodes where, like, I hate hitting this fucking thing. You seen the episode where Lois starts buying, or she starts stealing shit, trying to fill a void? I feel like partially I was doing that. And I would like to know if anybody else has tried doing that outside of doing drugs. Because I feel like drugs is like the typical thing to be like, I was trying to fill the void, man. I was trying to get high. What is that other thing you have filled that void with? Because I feel like we all have that void. And if you tell me you don't have that void, you're a fucking liar. You're lying straight through your teeth. But going back into trying new things, let's push forward. Let's keep pushing forward. Let's crank it. Let's crank it out. Vlog channel. Yeah, I'm doing vlogs now too. Never thought I'd see myself going back into the vlog game, but when you're kind of like, damn, what do I do? What should I do to kind of put my activity back in the game since I'm not doing the podcast, fucking jerking off there. You know, a friend tells you, well, you know, I heard from the grapevine, you should just apply yourself more. I'm like, damn, I didn't know. You know, I feel like a fucking idiot. You know, I would constantly get reminded because of this vlog I did 2 years ago. That, like, you know, you should get that back. I'm like, I don't know. It make me fucking cringe. It makes me, every time I look at that video, I'm just like, ugh, corny. But then I embrace the corn. You got to. You got to embrace the corn. And I think with the last couple vlogs, videos that I've done, I've embraced it. I've let it consume me in all its glorious cheese and corn. No, I'm just getting hungry. It's 1:15 in the morning. I'm gonna get some late night snacks. No, I'm kidding. There's nothing good to eat. What am I gonna go downstairs, microwave a hot dog? They're only 45 calorie hot dogs. Hebrew Nationals, I recommend. They're pretty good. But going back to my whole channel activity, ever since I've done the vlogs, my fucking activity has gone up, the views wise, watch hours. To get me to my ultimate goal is to get my monetization back from my YouTube because a certain somebody, y'all know who his name is, Logan to the John of the Jake of the Pauls, the whole Paul entire, the Paul duo. Let's just blame Logan because Logan is the one who was, you never seen a dead body, bro? Never seen it? No, I haven't. I don't think a lot of other people would want to see a dead body. Especially your audience. Well, they probably would. I had a cousin who watched you all the time. Kid's kind of an asshole, so I can see your audience liking that. But me, no. I'm not trying to see some dead Japanese guy or Asian or wherever you were, Japanese suicide forest. The only time I would see that is if you ever seen the movie Parasite, which if you haven't, I recommend. But everybody knows about Parasite now because it swept the Oscars, whooped everybody's ass, and I agree 100% that it should have swept the Oscars, along with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Both probably my favorite movies of last year. 2019 wasn't a bad year for movies. Year for movies. There we go. I can talk. I can enunciate. I have some diction. I'm here. I'm live. Ooh. Oh yeah, I also freakishly tried VR. And by tried VR, yes, I did try porn VR. And before you say anything, I tried it on the Facebook Go one, or the Oculus Go. That's what it's called. And that thing dies really fast. Battery life on it, kind of caca. Like you probably get like a good hour out of it before it starts fritzing up. It's like, oh, battery's kind of low, and then you start to lose frames here and there. I'm like, look here, when I'm watching my VR porn, I'm trying to see heads going up and down, asses in my face, vagina, POV vagina shots in my... What the fuck am I even talking about? But that's real. That's real. I'm speaking 100% facts of how it looks. Like, especially, like, when you're caught up in a threesome on these things, it's freaking sensory overload, quite honestly. It's like, what do you want to do? To be here. One's whispering in your ear, the other one's looking up at you, the other one's often touching yourself. I'm like, damn. Dudes don't even have to go out anymore and get pussy. Well, they should. I think, you know. I still believe I would. But it's like you kind of... If you all you want to do is stimulate your brain that way, then you're set for a while. I mean, you kind of avoid STDs. There's a plus. There's a plus from that. You might you might go blind. I feel like we're all gonna go blind. I feel like we're gonna be the blind generation. We're gonna be 60, 50 years old if we make it there, because 12 years and the world ends. Little Dicky said so it's real. But it's not even him who said it. It's quite possibly true. So I don't want to undermine that. But moving forward, but yeah, I do believe, since we're constantly consuming these blue lights and screens, that it's bound to happen. We're all gonna be blind. I can't see. Hello. I don't. The kids below us are probably gonna be even worse, because you hand like a 2-year-old a fucking iPad and like, here, look at the iPad and have some screen time. And it's like they're looking at, what are they looking at? Frozen. They're over here looking at what else is popping off and new? But all I can think of is like Frozen, or their Roblox. Damn. Kids are gonna be blind. I mean, I feel like we were saved a little bit, but even then, we don't know until we see it in 2050 or 2200 or whenever we're looking. Let me make this prediction. Let me be in hindsight. Let's do it by year. There we go. Bam. Now I can scroll. Let's go by my birthday. 2040. How old am I gonna be? Do the fucking math, you lazy asshole. No, I rather not. No events. What the hell? Guess my phone's not connected to my computer. It should be. Man. Unless little Dicky's right, like he said, the fucking world's ending in 12 years. But either way, when people my age who were born in the early 90s, we're all gonna be blind in 2050. Because unless they find a new way for us to look at these screens, like how they did in Futurama, to where it's like it's implanted in your brain. Quite possibly that could be the wave. You never know. But it's like, I won't stand for that. Bullshit. You're gonna go in for it. No, hell no, I wouldn't let anybody in my brain. You already do. Shit. Microchip this, microchip that. Micro machines. I mean, shit. I think I read something somewhere, or saw something in a video, to where like they could possibly like infiltrate or put microchips through your food. Probably already doing it. But, I'm not a whistleblower. I'm not that fucking guy. They don't pay me that much. I'll tell you that right now. It's just theories and conspiracies, okay? I don't do that. I don't know. Don't care. I should have a timer. I don't know how long I've been doing this. Is it long enough? Do you still want me to keep doing this? Whoever is on this other side of the line. Just like in the movie Frequency. I would be totally tripped out if somebody was to talk on another track. Like if another track just popped up right in front of me on Logic and just started fucking responding to everything I said. And it was just some guy who happened to have mystical powers due to the Aurora Borealis. It's I don't know how this is happening, but yeah, I would like you to have this podcast a little longer. I get kind of lonely with my own thoughts. Could be Jim Caviezel. Who knows? That guy's everywhere. He used to be in my favorite show that I watched on Netflix, was Person of Interest. Great show. Quite honestly. I think I liked it for the other detective, Shaw. Oh, my lord. She was beautiful. She was so nice. So sexy. So fiery. So hot. She kicked ass. Had a nice attitude. I forgot. I think she had a thing with the main protagonist, with the main character. Don't quote me on that, I guess. But yeah, I want to appreciate everybody, whoever listens to this, that, yeah, these will be more consistent again. That I do promise. Visually, if they're going to come back, if they're going to be visual podcast, oh, I want to doubt that right now. At this current moment, I do not want to do them visually because I like doing them in the comfort of my own get up. Even though I get it, I do the vlogs kind of messy too. I got bedhead here and my fucking face full of eye boogers. I get that. That's the whole aesthetic of that. With the podcast, I want it a little bit cleaner visually, I know I have a bit of a potty mouth. I'm a bit of a sick weirdo. Ooh, you liked my photo. Shout out to Bree Fresh for being the toilet queen. She liked my photo. Yeah. I was gonna talk about doing new haircuts and new hairdos because she did it one herself. Kind of has like a green / dirty blonde, which I've seen before, but I'd never really encountered in my seen it in person. That's just me. Oh yeah, wait, I have seen it because there was this girl in high school who would dye her hair green, but her hair was dirty blonde. So I have seen it. I've seen it somewhere that's right because my school colors were green, gold, and black, I think. Gold, green, white, black, something like that. But yeah, I have seen that. Yeah. Sometimes when I see girls' haircuts, it really can change the whole dynamic of how attractive I see them. I get it's me objectifying women, but they do the fucking same shit say if I was to be 40 pounds skinnier, maybe people would see me in a different light. Oh my God, he has a jawline now. Oh, wow. His man tits aren't as big as they used to be. Oh, wow, he's got a bulge. Both sex do it. Don't fucking deny it. Don't lie to yourself. It's the last thing I want you to do. This is what I want you to take from this podcast. Don't ever fucking lie to yourself. You lie to yourself, then you're gonna lie to me. I guess that's where we can end that off. But lying to yourself is probably the worst thing. Lying to me, I just don't fuck with your ass anymore. Kiss my ass. That's where I'll catch you on that one. Because the only one who can be fake and phony in this relationship, because I'm Shady McShaderton. Okay? Gotta understand. It is for particular reasons why I'm shady. Okay? Oh God, what a contradictory asshole. Hypocrite. Hey. Somebody's gotta be. It's gotta be me. But yeah, if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions for the podcast, please email it at egojamespodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up on the gram. It is at the egojames. There's an underscore between the and the ego James. So if you can't find it, you're a liar, because I feel like you just type in the ego James part, you're in a good spot. Unless your phone's picky. Then on that part, I don't. It's probably because you got a Samsung. Join the Apple crowd. No. But yeah, you'll be able to even hit me up on the. Excuse me, fat guy burps. You'll even be able to hit me up on the website, on the contact. It will let you know even how to do it on there. But you can also direct message through the contact form that's going to be on there. And it's going to put it through my Wix app, which is really intuitive, I will say. So shout out to Wix for being cool and really user-friendly. That's what it's all about. So at the 40-minute mark, we're going to have to go our separate ways, just like that Journey song that I heard. What movie did I hear that in? Oh, I watched that movie. Fuck it. I'll remember it on the next podcast. Hopefully. If I don't address it there, like I said, email me, DM me on Instagram. That's where you'll find me. Peace out, people. I love you. And remember, do not lie to yourself. Moral of the story.